So the Big Five. I was looking for the banner. There you go. Five biggest games on the schedule that are not Ravens games this week. So definitely go ahead and check that out. And Orioles did score 2 runs tonight, losing 6-2. I just got it on my computer. Orioles, it's almost over. They were just not good this year as well. So we'll talk about that. We're going to talk about Orioles offseason schedule here real quick. But we're talking about the Big Five right now. 5 biggest games last week. Not much to say about the Vikings and the Bengals. In that one, backup quarterbacks, Vikings is all over it early as well. I don't know if you're better worse off with Wentz or not. I think Wentz, they might be better off with Carson. I don't know in the long term. Some people might disagree with that, but you might be better off with Carson Wentz. Rams and Eagles, that was about as good of a goofy of a finish as you saw. So 2 block kicks at the end that caused the Rams to lose the game. That was basically the ball game. They actually were able to come back, whatever, and they just gave it up there as well. I don't think any less of either team. I think like the Rams might need a kicker, might need to get something. They kind of don't always play well on special teams. Seen that a couple times with them where they kind of give it up. That was typical Eagles as well. Don't really think anything different about the Eagles. Squealers over the Patriots in this one. Patriots again. I'm kind of in the same place with the Steelers. I think Aaron Rodgers is still decent enough. I think he is going to score. I mean, they've been scoring points. I mean, so I'm kind of in the same place with that. Patriots, I don't know yet. I'm still not seeing it. I think they still got a ways to go. Jerry, for me, is still kind of out on Drake May. A little bit. Broncos and the Chargers, I think, was really good. Chargers, I think they're trending towards the best team in the NFL. I think the defense is really good. Justin Herbert really looks good here at the start. Starting to worry about Knicks a little bit. He's not looking great. I'm thinking whenever time I see him, and come on, Arizona, you're not. Yeah, they're playing a backup quarterback in the 49ers. So those are the games last week. Drake May is what I will say Niners, some of those young players are coming around. Like Ricky Pearsall is really showing out as well. So we'll see. Certainly doing better than Marvin Harrison here. First game early this week, Vikings and the Squealers early 9:00 overseas. I think this is in Ireland. So 9:00 Vikings. And the Steelers, Vikings, I think, might be better off with Carson Wentz. Their defense is really, really good. Top 5 in the league so far. I definitely think they have very physical at the point of attack, so they're going to stop teams from scoring as well. Offensively, we'll see. They were really good last week, but I don't know if that's the case. I kind of would like Pittsburgh if this game was in Heinz Field, but I'm kind of trending more Vikings on a neutral field like this. I think the long flyover, their defense, I don't know what to make of their defense. I mean, they really haven't got, surprisingly, TJ Watt's been really quiet this season. They haven't really gotten a lot from him at all. They're scoring out. They've actually given up a lot of points. So I kind of like the Vikings in this one as well here. Eagles and Bucs, 2 teams were 3-0. So one of them is going to get their first loss, obviously, as well. I actually like what I've seen from the Eagles. I think there's been some criticism of the Eagles because they win a lot of close games. I think they should, I think, throw the ball more at times, especially if you get in the shootout. This is going to be points in this one. This is going to be 30 plus. This is going to be whoever has the ball last. AJ Brown really broke out in that last game that said, hey, we need to throw the football. Still waiting on Saquon a little bit. Bucs, I think, are very underrated. I think Mayfield is Mayfield. I don't have him in top. I have like 11, right behind Jared Goff as far as a quarterback in the NFL, but he's good. They did lose Mike Evans again, so he's going to be down for a while. I still think their offense is still going to be really good. And I could bring up, but I'm still going to take the Eagles. I think the Eagles are the best team in the NFL. I do think they're over Tampa Bay, but this should be close. Commanders and the Falcons, still no Jaden Daniels in this game. They're definitely going to have Mariota, so that's going to matter. Again, I talked about these young group of quarterbacks, and I talked about it last night on the open mic. We're still kind of waiting. Penix, Caleb Williams, Drake May, some of these guys, Bryce, like we're still kind of waiting. And then the one guy you would say is more established, they're not going to have right in this one. So Mariota was good last week. I think that was the Raiders have a terrible defense. So I don't know how much you could take out of that. So I do like the Falcons in this game. I do think we do need to see more from Penix as well, because I think they definitely have a run game. They definitely got some guys in the draft to shore up that pass rush. So not having Daniels is really going to hurt them. Eventually. I think they got away with it last week. I do like the Falcons in this one. Definitely the storyline writes itself. The Packers and the Cowboys in this one. Micah Parsons plays his first game in Dallas. I think Parsons has a huge day here. I don't think there's any doubt about whether I think the Packers are going to win this game. They definitely will. It's the Sunday night game, so everybody will be watching. Parsons, I think, is fantastic. I think he's going to give them fits. Cowboys are banged up. They have some offensive line injuries as well. Prescott's been really good, though. Prescott is pretty good at times. I think he's pretty good in the regular season, usually as well. But I don't think the Cowboys have the personnel to match up with Green Bay. I think Green Bay, maybe you like to see Love. I think he's a bit inconsistent on the road at times, but he's played well in Dallas. I think he'll continue to play well in Dallas. I like Green Bay over Dallas. One more, Bengals and the Broncos, two teams last year with winning records. Kind of like the Ravens and the Chiefs. Both teams kind of need a victory here. 2-1, we know they're not going to have Burrow. Browning was just useless last week. I mean, he didn't play well at all against a really good defense. The Broncos defense kind of needs to wake up here. They were good last year, very disciplined last year, and they really got tossed around good. Knicks hasn't, again, let's see what we can do here with Knicks. You're supposed to have the better quarterback. I am hard-pressed to go against the Broncos in my line, so I'm going to take Denver in this one as well. I do think it'll be closer to what people think. Browning is a decent backup. He can give you something. As bad as he was last week, I do think he's doing that. But Broncos are supposed to win this game. You got a backup quarterback. You're at home. Let's see if you can score some more points. Their offense has been problematic here at the starts. There you go. Big five biggest games on the